Hey guys, it's Cauliflower, and as you can see from the title of this video, today I'm going to be bringing you something a little bit different than I normally do on my channel, which is I'm going to try and do this as maybe a series, which is basically some of the YouTubers that have inspired me to purchase certain things that I have been purchasing over the last several months now, loving who they are and taking their suggestions. And just some of this stuff is basically stuff I probably was hemming and hawing on, but finally did it because yeah, one of the YouTubers told me to. So this edition is going to be Kathleen Lights, who I am just absolutely, in a YouTube crush for. I absolutely love her. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, larger YouTubers. I watch all of her videos, no matter what they are. And every time I do, she inspires me in certain ways to just kind of just go with some of the products that maybe I'm thinking about, but not really sure to do, or maybe I should try it out, but I'm not really sure. So today I'm going to be sharing with you just a couple of products that she has inspired me to purchase. Some of them were really great, and maybe one didn't work as well as I would have liked it to, but anyway, let's get started. So the first thing that Kathleen Lights has inspired me to purchase, of course, would be her own Morphe palette. Now, I know a lot of you are very skeptical about any collab that has to do with Morphe, but in my particular case, I happen to love what they did with this Kathleen Lights palette. And this particular palette, I never thought that I would think that Morphe shadows were worth it until I got this particular palette. And the reason I love this palette so much, it is right up my alley color-wise, especially these colors right here. It would be this deep cranberry, this mustard color, this like terracotta color, and even this one right here, which is so beautiful. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous copper. You can use that right on the lid. It's just so, so nice. All of these shadows blend just phenomenally, and I am one of those people that will not tell you that a palette works unless these shadows can blend, and these shadows, they blend. The only one I'm not crazy on is this green right here, and not because it's not a beautiful color, but I just don't think that it's necessary. I mean, it is spellbindingly gorgeous. Yeah, no one's ever used that term before, but I just don't think that it belongs in this particular palette. But she wanted to include a bright color, and I kind of respect her for that. It was just kind of like a throw-in, like she wanted something really, really catchy, and she managed to just put together such a great palette, and it is really inexpensive. The shadows are very creamy. The shadows are just blendable and gorgeous, and I've used it for so many different looks, and so I am very happy that I made this purchase, and I'm glad that I can support Kathleen, and yeah, one of my favorite inspired purchases. Okay. The next inspired purchase is something that I already love this brand, and again, I kind of, when it comes to this brand, I'm either like hit or miss. Some of the things that they come out with are phenomenal. Some of the things they come out with are not that great, but because of Kathleen Lights, I did pick up the Wet n Wild Mega Contouring Palette Contour Kit. This is just their, I forget the colors. I don't even know if they give you an actual, oh yeah, Dolce de Leche. Duh, it's right there, Dawn. I was so pleasantly surprised by this palette because, like I said, some things with Wet n Wild are hit or miss. And as far as like contours, I don't really think so much of it. I have other high-end contours. I have my NYX palette. I have my Stila, actually Smashbox. So I really don't, look for contours per se, but this happened to be something that I was just blown away by. It is so creamy. It is such a perfect, perfect contour. It goes on so nicely on the skin. It blends in beautifully. And this highlight powder, I had no idea that I was going to like a highlight powder as much as I like this one in particular in this little kit. So I definitely think that this is worth picking up. She inspired me to do it, and now I hope I can inspire you. It's about $4.99 in the drugstore if you're looking for something really just to start contouring, and that just alone for that highlight powder, I strongly suggest it. But another wonderful recommendation from Kathleen Lights. All right, moving on to ColourPop. Now, ColourPop was not something that I thought I would really get into because it is sort of like the Maybelline Color Tattoos those shadows, and it's sort of like the L'Oreal Infallible shadows kind of like combined. And don't get me wrong, I think that they're great for what they are, but I wasn't altogether too impressed with some of the shadows I've gotten before I saw these two that were recommended. Actually, one of them was recommended. The other one is actually hers from Kathleen Lights in the conjunction with ColourPop. I'm trying to peel off the this thing right here so I can see the name of it. And it is hers in Kathleen Lights. Now, ColourPop is known to make some shadows that are really, really gorgeous, and some of them are a little bit patchy and too shimmery for my liking. But this one is absolutely stunning. It is just such a gorgeous copper. Like, it is a gorgeous, you can either do that as a all over your lid color or inner corner color, and it's not too much, and that's what I was trying to say. Sometimes ColourPop can be a little bit too much, but not on this one. And the other one she recommended, which I absolutely love, and this is the one that I will go to, is in Central Perk. This is like a deep dark plum color. It is so freaking pretty. I mean, that's not even doing it justice. I'll do it again. It is absolutely stunning. Again, you can wear this alone. You can wear this as a base. It'll deepen your shadows. It's just such a pretty, like, plumish color with a little bit of mauve in it. And as you can see, I have dug pretty deep, almost hitting pan on this one, because it's just a gorgeous, it's right up my alley. I love the deep, dark plums, burgundies, berry types of colors, and on this particular ColourPop, I love the formula. So, love those two as well. All right, let's go for something that I wasn't happy with, and I've been saying this now for at least the last couple of videos, and it was in my 2016 not so great video where I was saying about, I love Physicians Formula. I love their bronzers. This one in particular, there's a reason why I hate this bronzer. And Kathleen talks about it very, very highly, and she's the reason why I went with it. So it is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Mine is in light medium. Of course, now I just dropped it on my lap. This is the light bronzer. The thing about this is that when I wear it, I don't